We gonna cut it shit. My shit feels like it's overblown. Let me know, chat, if that shit was overblown. That shit sounded like it was about to fucking crack my earphones. I don't know what the fuck was up with that. Yo, Brian, what up, brother? What it do? What it do? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Molly, what up, brother? Space, what up? Welcome to Weapon Wheel episode 2. This is 228. My name is Broken. Jack. Kid Smooth. BG, where's the camera at, bro? We ain't gonna see you tonight? Come on, brother.
Wait. Oh, yeah, I do cameras. Jack, where your camera at?
He's trust me, he's a brother.
Oh, hold on.
Y'all do cameras, bro. We trying to be professional, BG.
Oh, that's what we are?
Trying to be, bro. There he is. Yo, BG, look, can I just say something about BG? BG don't fuck with me, clearly. He really don't. Because the only time BG will hit me up is he'll be like, random DM out of nowhere. What's the best monitor right now? This, that, why? I'm thinking about getting this.
I know you keeping up with it. I know you know.
No, I'm chilling, bro. What GPU you got right now?
5080.
Yeah, bro. Shit's expensive. This shit's out of control, bro. Hey, Wacky. How you doing, brother? You muted? You muted.
What's good, brother? Hey, Blake.
Hey, Jeff.
I got a bone to pick with you, brother.
Go ahead, bro.
So, you don't know this. I watched your whole stream earlier, right? Damn, to watch both of your entire streams. I'm going to tell you this because I love you like a brother.
I know what you're going to say.
Playing them shooters with Lazy and my guys, bro, Mooch and all them, your brain is turning into mush. I was watching you play Ari Requiem and I thought you were retarded, bro. I don't know what the fuck going on, dog.
What he did?
Yo.
What did he do, bro? When the puzzle come up on screen, dog, Blaze being there, like he don't, bro. He don't have no like.
Requiem don't really got no puzzles though. Not like that.
BG, you know the stupid ass like the when you gotta put the little red cubes, just a little like the DNA bullshit on the computer. You gotta get them all
those, yeah.
Bro, that shit is random. I'm asking people in chat and they're like, "Oh, I just randomly figured it out." They just clicked the button. Like what?
This dude figured out the organ box without having the document, bro. How did you do that?
There's no way. That's not possible.
Bro, you see me. I struggle on every other puzzle, but I just got lucky. I have no idea, bro.
No, you figured that shit out way too fucking quick, bro.
There's no way.
Yo, Jack, go back and watch it. I'm literally trying.
In a specific sequence too, though.
It's very specific.
How the fuck you figure that out? That's crazy.
Brother, I don't know. I'm
gonna take your word for it.
Bro, why would I get the organ box and then sit there for 20 minutes on every other puzzle and sit there looking like you know how much, bro? Like, shout out to people that play these games and stream it. You know how much pressure there is. Like,
it is if you like dying and shit.
Jack, you told me that you be like pre-playing games sometimes so you don't look like an idiot. You ain't about to look stupid playing these games.
Who told you that?
You did.
I wish.
My point is, dog, that shit is blind. I'm not paying attention. I'm just, whatever. Bro, I'll be honest. Resident Evil, I gotta, like, the people that run through them games speed running, like, I got a little respect for them dudes. Like, that shit ain't
memorization. Now, once you memorize the game, you can just run back through it. Good,
the process, yeah.
Inventory management is a serious issue in that game, bro. My God. That shit, like...
It's like they made it a serious issue, like, intentionally. Like, they went overboard. Well, at least with Grace.
Gotta get back on it, dog.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get out this. Everybody's wait till Leon. You'll love that part. I can't finish this fucking Grace part. I mean, I've only streamed for 4 hours, but
I feel like you close, bro. I had to stop watching. You was finna get past where I'm at.
Damn, really? I haven't even.
Yeah, bro. I ain't been able to stream it because I've been doing shit, bro. I've been having to go to the doctor and shit.
Man, like, all right, man. Look, I've been waiting for BG to come on because I got some bones to pick. Now, BG, just a quick, you already know what it is. But tell me how the fuck you classify Crimson Desert as Unga Bunga. I just want to, and then if you tell me that, I'm like, all right, you know what? Because BG like throwing Unga Bunga out, bro. You know what I mean?
I feel like he just
I think, bruh, I think Crimson Desert is just an amalgamation of like a bunch of shit that gamers that like dumb gamers find impressive. You know, like it's like a highlight. It's like if you wanted to sell Crimson Desert, it's just like a highlight reel of like a bunch of random shit that gamers that like inexperienced gamers would be impressed by. Like, oh, you can do an RKO. Oh, you can punch a woman in the face. Oh, there's a jetpack. Oh, there's like all this like dude bro cool shit that like people who are not like smart enough, not been gaming long enough would look at and find cool. But
Be impressed by you saying.
yeah, like it's just like like the flashy cool shit that some gamers would find impressive. And like to me it's just a bunch, it's just cause. Like it's fantasy just cause. That's the best
Just
description of
cause.
it.
Blaze.
That's what it seems like to me. It's not impressive, but yeah.
No.
I was watching Blaze stream of this, right? And
Yeah.
first of all, I didn't touch the stream off. You walk, it was a big ass full tree, like it was like between 2 points. You had to walk one tree to get to the other part, right? This motherfucker walked on the tree and then picks it up. Like, bro, what the fuck? That game do just got a lot of wacky bullshit in it. But Blaze, I want to say, I was watching your stream and I'm gonna quote you on this. You said, "I don't know how you can have hair on your balls and not like this game." Do you care to explain that, bro?
Listen, bro, because the initial 5 hours of this game, actually, any enemy you run up against that's not a boss, I can classify as Unga Bunga because you can literally, you see me, Jack. You watch the stream, I killed like
Yeah,
a group of 18 people like that. So the whole time you're literally like just beating the fuck out of any enemy. But then BG, the substance comes when you hit the bosses. Like there's actually like some souls, like a strategy to the boss fights. But everything else I'll say in terms of regular enemies, I'll give you it. It's more of a, you know, RKO, throw someone through a table type shit. But the bosses, like you actually gotta like use your skill points. You know, I mean, it's actually has some souls. I'm not calling it a souls game. It's not even close. But I'm just saying it has elements of that. You know, so I do think the boss battles is what changes the game. Like it makes you, you know, sit down and actually have to use your perks, think about what you're doing, parry, do all this stuff. The parry feels excellent in that game. All I'm saying is I know what BG's probably looking like, oh, this is a, you know, this game does everything, but I don't think it does anything particularly well. Maybe he's like, if that's how he looks at it, it's just a game that can do everything, but it's not really. But like I said, bro, I had a corrupted save file. I lost 6 hours. I said, fuck it, I'm not playing. It's over. But then it didn't sit well with me because I've been excited for the game. I ran through it again, and I got to where I was. And honestly, BG, if you play it now, you'd be like, yo, these controls are, because BG thinks The Witcher has bad controls. So I know if he were to play this, he would be like, oh my god.
I heard the controls terrible in that game.
In the beginning, it's a little like jarring. Because there's so many elements going on. There's so many different things you can do that they had to find ways that you have to use L1 and square just to hit dialogue, like certain combinations, key presses to get certain things done. But once you get used to it, it's actually, to me, and like I think it's a great game. I don't think it's gonna be my top 10 games of all time, but I'm enjoying it. I really am. Like I am. And I think the sad part is BG's open world fatigue, Jack, like he says.
Yeah.
And I am too to an extent, but I do think like this is right up your alley. Like if you like Elden Ring, you would like this type of a game. Just the exploration and boss battles, I think you would like it. But
Didn't they say this game is bigger than, like the map is bigger than Red Dead?
They
Is
said
that true?
twice as big.
Oh hell no, I'm not doing that.
brother, when you see this map and you see some of the, like, because it has a little bit of popping issues, it's like, couldn't y'all tone it down a little bit to maybe avoid some of these things? Like, did you have to make it that big? But I'm telling you, in terms of scale and shit like that, BG, it's impressive to me. I know, like, BG, you probably walk by certain environment. Me, I'm looking at the water, the like I like that type of shit. Certain people, I know BG's like gameplay. I'm a gameplay guy too, but I also like to, you know, smell the flowers, bro. I think you would fuck with it, BG. I just don't think you have the time to put into it. Like you there's no way you would be able to invest that much time into a game like that. There's no way. You would never play anything else. That's the problem with the game. But that's all the Unga Bunga, because brother, you called Doom Unga Bunga initially, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
And you still stand by that?
Doom. Yeah, Doom is an Unga Bunga game, but it's really good. I like it.
What
Like
made you change?
Unga Bunga don't got to be necessarily bad.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, no, it don't necessarily got to be bad, but it's just, it's kind of a game where you just kind of turn your brain off and just, just do random bullshit. But I mean, the main reason I won't play the game is because it's too big. Like there's no reason to me a game needs to be like twice the size of Red Dead. I feel like most open world games is like, do y'all have a reason as to why your game is this big? And I feel like it's hard to justify your game being that big. Like I feel like a lot of developers just do it just because they can. Like I just feel like the justification is just not there. And I'm not trying to play something like with that type of scope, bro. I'm just not.
So if Elden Ring Part 2 came out, would you give it a chance?
Yeah, no, I would play Elden Ring Part 2, but like the thing is the open world part of Elden Ring is not what excites me about Elden Ring. That's my least favorite thing about Elden Ring is the fact
Me
that
too.
it's giant. Like that's what excites other people. That doesn't excite me about Elden Ring. It was the boss fights that excited me about Elden Ring because I like Souls games. But just playing an open world game, how developers be like bragging, like, "Oh man, our game it's the most giant open world ever created." To me, like it's funny that's a bragging point, and some gamers get excited about that. To me, that'll make me not want to play your game. Like it does the opposite for me, so I'm good on that.
Nah, that shit is a real thing though. I think the older you get too, you're like, oh my god, bro. You know what I mean? You throw in a job, kids. It's really, bro. I can't even get through Resident Evil, bro. I can't even get to it. Like I can't even get. I seen you were streaming it. I stayed away from your show. I'd pop in and just say what up, but I'm like, dude, this dude's already way far. Did you platinum it or you just beat it?
No, I beat it. I'm gonna still be working on the platinum.
Are you gonna go for it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for it.
Now, chat, if you guys don't know, BG ex SOCOM vet, and now BG was here, brother. I see.
Yes,
I
sir.
feel like you saw something a little bit.
No,
Nah,
that's a fact. That's a fact.
That's me, Jack. That's me.
Okay, just trying to make sure. Okay.
But how does BG, the SOCOM vet, the Last of Us guru, fall into Marvel Rivals? And not BG, brother. And I know I'm not trying to make this a BG interview, but I'm just because I haven't talked to you. So like, bro, how the fuck? Like you're addicted to this game, bro. You will not put no matter what time of day this dude's playing Rivals, and now you're streaming
This
on
game,
Twitch.
yeah, this game even got him streaming, Blaze. What kind of sense that
Bro, he's
I ain't seen
fucking with
PG streaming like
Me
goddamn
either.
years, especially
Me
on
either.
Twitch. What the fuck going on?
Yeah, I mean the thing about Rivals is like, so if you don't play Rivals, right, and you just look at it, most people think that it's just basic and surface level, but it's not at all. Like it's not, especially when you play. It depends on like the rank and the skill level you play at, right? So like if you play at like, let's say diamond or platinum, those are like that's low elo. Then yeah, it can be a very basic game, non-strategic game because people don't know. But it's one of those games with what do they call it? It's accessible, but it has a very high ceiling. Marvel Rivals has an extremely like high skill ceiling. So you can see one person play like let's say Magneto, and somebody who plays Magneto at a low elo versus a high, like the gap is huge. It's a giant gap between people who are good at a character and bad at a character. It's gigantic. Like you can literally see it. So
Are you sick of the game though? Like, are you sick of it? Because I'm like, oh, Battlefield's here. Finally, because I remember we played Battlefield when it first came out. I was like, yo, that's it. It's over for Rivals. In my head, BG's not going back, but I was wrong.
No, I'm not sick of it. No, I'm sick of the community. The community is a bunch of, but that's the issue. My issue with, every multiplayer game that I've loved, the community is a bunch of idiots.
On Battlefield?
Oh, I was talking about Rivals.
Y'all don't need to play
Battlefield, no.
more.
What'd you say, Jack?
No, I say y'all don't play Battlefield anymore. Hey, no, I was telling BG the other day though about when we was in the Discord with fucking Bless Red the other night, bro. Bro, that man was screaming at the top of his lung on Marvel Rivals for like 3-4 hours, bro. It was already like 2 a.m., bro. That shit was hilarious. Like,
Brother, this dude, Bless Fred, is so invested in that game, bro. Crashing out in Discord. Facts. I seen it.
bro. We was like, you gonna get evicted, my guy. You and that motherfucker. He's like, you fucking idiot. I can't, like, bro. It's like 2 a.m. Like, that shit was hilarious, though.
Yeah, I kind of just don't allow the game to get me upset anymore. Like, people do piss me off, but I just, like, I had to make a choice. Like, I probably used to be like that, like, maybe 3 seasons ago, but I had to make a choice. I'm like, yo, I can't let this game get me upset because, like, the people in, like, Rivals is one of those games where, like, it's so easy to, like, win and rank up. And it's frustrating because all it takes is because it's 6v6. All it takes is one person to be an idiot and your team is losing. Just one. So you have a 1 out of 6 chance that you get the one idiot on your team that's just gonna cause you to lose. Right? It's something.
That's why I can't play that shit, BG. Because imagine you go off, you're doing great, you're doing your part, and you're still fucking and you're losing, bro. Ranked. I played Rivals for a while too, and you lose ranked. It's annoying, bro.
Bro, I have mad games like that where, like, listen, me and my team, we are literally destroying the other team, and like you have this one, like something simple, right? Like Groot. Groot is a tank in the game, right? Everybody knows a simple counter to Groot. Like Groot's counter is Punisher, right? Or Wolverine. He has like all these characters have multiple counters, but you have idiots who will, like, it's literally like they'll pick a character and they're like bashing their head against the wall trying to make it work. Bro, it does not work. This character has a design counter. You cannot play that character that you're on into that character and win. It's literally impossible, and they will not switch. They will keep playing that character and it will not work, and then you lose. So it's like, bro, what? So that's what's so frustrating about it. It's like, yo, it can be such a simple game, but the people who play it make it extremely, extremely hard, bro. Like it's.
I was in your stream when the dude's like, what are you doing, Hiller? You gotta I forgot what he was complaining about. Like, bro, like, I'm doing the right thing. I'm taking out the fucking support. What are you talking? Like, BG was low key starting to crash out, and this shit was funny as hell. But yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That shit is frustrating.
It's frustrating. That's what I've always said. The problem with, like, free to play games, I feel like free to play games, it's like inviting everybody in the world to your fucking living room. You're gonna get some idiots. You're gonna get some really low IQ people, like the worst people on earth, right? If you allow anybody into something, you're gonna get the worst people. Some of them, right? It's inevitable, and that's why I've always thought, like, any game that I care about, I don't want it to be free to play. I want it to be at least $30-$40 because I feel like that's gonna weed out some of the rerees.
Yo, who's Joe? By the way, Joe Rambo. Somebody brought up, I was streaming on Twitch and like, oh, I seen this Joe Rambo clip of Jack crashing out.
That's
I forgot
Jack's counter.
No, I forgot I forgot. BG, there's clips of you saying, oh no, back out. That's Joe Rambo. Like I heard he had y'all. You know what I mean?
Joe Rambo's first of all, he's a clown, right? Great guy, friend of the show. He's a clown though, bro. I think me and Butch teamed up with him. Me and Blazer teamed up with him. He wasn't doing none of that jiggy ass shit he was doing against us. This motherfucker looked like fucking Joe Frazier when he against us, and he looked like goddamn Blueface when he with us. Right? The punches wasn't landing. It was all bad, bro. So he's a fraud. Okay, let's just put that out there. Facts.
Let me get these supers real quick, and then we'll talk about Crimson. Listen, this ain't gonna be a long show, brother. I streamed. This is my 3rd stream today, BG. Do you believe me? I streamed Marathon.
It's your 4th stream today.
That's crazy.
I don't remember.
Because of the fuck up, but yeah, whatever.
Oh no, fucked up. You look like me out there. I love it.
Yeah, bro. Our Johnny with the $140 Canadian. God damn, bro. I appreciate that. Our Johnny's a go, bro.
That's my guy right there. That's my guy.
Bro,
right there.
I've never seen this dude donate under $50. I swear to God, never.
He balling, bro. He got it like that. Bro.
My God. Now this is crazy. Jack, can you read this one? I don't know if
Let me see. Pull it up.
It's up.
Oh, it says is this a chicken tender fries gamer podcast now? Oh shit.
I don't know nothing about that.
Hey, Johnny came in for the smoke, man. I don't know what he talking about.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, shit.
Alcoholic gamer, shout out to alcoholic gamer. He said, Sprite, cherry, beatbox, tequila. Enjoy drinks on me. Appreciate you, brother.
What the hell is beatbox? What the hell is that? I don't even know what that is.
I have no, bro. Like some of
Cherry
these drinks, I have no idea.
Yeah, I ain't never heard of
Uh, Raz, appreciate it. He said BG and Jack was right about Crimson Desert. Thank you for the donation, bro. So you guys were saying you were calling this demise this whole time, because we're gonna get into that briefly. Farb with the two, he said, why do BG always look like he smelled a fart? With a heart emoji. I don't know what that.
that. They saying he looking like Lil Durk right now. Like won't blink and all that. I don't know what's going on. He going through something.
David with the two.
It's just late. That's all.
Don't forget, BG got a PS5 Pro for Plucky Squire.
Oh my god.
Yeesh. Hey, they on your ass in the comments, BG. What's going on, man?
That's a running meme, but it's not.
I don't get that. Where's that come from?
No, because so remember. See, this is kind of funny because remember that everybody, well, not everybody, but a lot of people, they were like doubting the necessity of the PS5 Pro. Right now, everybody's like, oh no, it's so great because now PSSR is improved and look at all the great stuff, right? But remember, a lot of people were criticizing it.
Paperweight.
Oh yeah, I was one of them. Absolutely.
Yeah, like
Proudly,
and my whole point was, this PSSR thing, it's gonna improve. Like it's not always just gonna be this automatic thing where every game is just automatically gonna be perfect, right? And people were questioning me, oh, what are you buying the PS5 Pro for? And I was like, any game that benefits it. It doesn't matter. And I was like, and I was just naming random games, Plucky Squire. I was like, a bunch of random stuff. And then they literally tried to take it like I was literally
got
buying
fired
it.
off the pod because of this. You didn't see that Blaze when Blandrew got fired off the pod, bro?
He did not get fired.
He gave BG Plucky Squire on PS5 Pro and BG flipped out.
And then because I said Plucky Squire, like just as a joke, then they tried to take it like serious, like, oh, I'm actually buying it for Plucky Squire.
Hey man.
And the question was dumb because it's like the same people asking me that, like Blandrew. It's like, okay, bro, what are you like? People like Blandrew will buy a Switch OLED. Like, you know how the Switch has 3 different versions. Okay, what did you buy?
He'll buy all of them.
Yeah, did you buy? What did you buy the Switch OLED for? Nothing, just to buy it, right? So me buying a PS5 Pro that actually gives me a performance enhancements is crazy. But you buying the Switch Lite and the Switch OLED, which does the exact same thing, is just normal.
Actually does nothing.
It does
That's
nothing.
a crazy collector, bro. Collecting consoles, bro. Sheesh.
And that's what pissed me off, because I'm like, so you can buy a console that does nothing for improvements except like a better screen.
The screen, yeah.
But me buying a console for actual improvements is like you get to question me about why. That's what pissed me off. It didn't make any sense. It was dumb.
Bro, they always hang on. They don't let BG live with these shits, bro. They'll always hold on to the dumbest shit, bro. For no, I don't know. I think it's funny though.
Because also, like, bro, whenever a console comes out, bro, like people want to lie and be like, oh, I need act like they need a game to justify buying the console. Like, bro, if you're a fan of the console, you gonna get it. You don't even need a game. Like, I wish people stop lying about that.
Bro, new consoles are exciting anyway. I don't like. I'm just a fan of new hardware, bro. And look at Jack, bro. He's over here. He don't know what to fucking do. Should I wait for the PS6? Should I buy it? Now he's all this.
Hey, it ain't my fault. They took fucking a year and a half to make it worth buying, bro. That ain't my fault, dog.
Look, man. DLSS 1 wasn't. I mean, it was good, but look at the improvements.
They abandoned it, bro. They abandoned.
I'm just saying, like BG says, things improve. Some things deteriorate, but most things improve when it comes to this type of shit.
Amen.
Papa John with the 2, he said, Lazy got fired and BG the new member. Time to party. Fire. This dude, Lazy's in Panama, I think.
Panama? What are you doing over there? Getting it back blown in?
I have no idea, brother.
We'll talk about it.
CBG, you got to get Lazy to make you a nice intro, nice graphics, get the weapon wheel sign, doing crazy thing. Like, and brother, you know what I mean? Free of cost, brother. But BG Classic, he just go on. BG, this is the other thing, bro. You know, I love you. I love Jack. And that's where it stops. Uh,
Yeesh.
no, I fuck with everybody. But look, brother, why not? UBG, bro. Hey, we gonna have cameras every fucking Sunday. And I get it. It's easier. Jack's are looking, rolling his eyes because it's easier to do the podcast without camera. I get it. It's comfortable. You can relax. But I just think, bro, when you guys crash out, I'd rather see you guys crashing out or having a funny moment. Like, and I know you have them on most of the time. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. It just depends. But I just think, like, I think you should have them. Well, how do you feel about that? Like, you don't feel like hey, y'all need to have cameras if we come on. Or you just don't care. You throw and the gameplay, I critique it, but people tell me, like, no, it's something, even though you like, it don't matter who, it could be, Jazzy's gameplay of fucking Donkey Kong, but you just sit there and you just start watching it, right? You'll just start watching it as you're listening. So it does work. It's not like it's a bad thing, but I've always said that to Jack. I'm like, yo, BG gotta get fucking cameras going. Like, come on, I want to see this shit. You guys been in the game too long. Like, we want to see cameras. That's it.
I'm just at this point. I just want to do what makes us feel good, bro. I'm with whatever is the easiest path forward. So like if it's just not turning them on for that day, bro, I'm not turning them on. I'm just trying to do whatever is easiest.
Now, do you send Jack an email every first of the year or no?
What I'm getting email for?
like for a review? No.
No, BG, I'm not gonna get into that. But look, there's part of me that I looked at, I'm like, holy shit. And then there's another part of me, like, there's some mafia shit, like, okay, that was kind of fire. Like, dude had, like, you know what I mean? So I look at it both ways, but hey, salute, man. Shout out to everybody, man. Fire, bro. Hey, that's some mafia shit right there. Like, yeah, go through, you know.
January 1st, email hit different, man. Hey, man, listen.
Shout out to Bomb, man. Shout out to
I didn't do anything, man. I didn't do anything.
Damn, one by one, bro. Who's gonna be left, BG? God damn, BG, like
I'm next up, Blaze.
Nah,
Yes,
you guys are
unrestricted free agent, yes, sir.
The only thing I can say about it is, as I've told people, I'm not afraid to make any changes. Whatever choice I make, I'm down to go with it, bro. Good, bad, ugly, I don't care.
I give you that. That is true. You really don't care. That's one thing. You got a good ability of not caring, BG. Like, it's a good thing to have. Like, you block shit out and keep going. Like, I give you the credit for that. I'm just, what's this DM from BG? Kid Smooth better stop eating on the podcast or he's next.
But
nah, I feel you, bro.
But Jack and Smooth are still they lifetime contracts.
Oh man, bro, that's
they lifetime contracts, man.
Crazy.
Forever. As long as they want to do it, they can continue doing it.
Chat,
now,
I'm safe.
There's no vote, right, BG? It's not like, so, like, we already know Jack had nothing to do, but there's no vote. Like, you just said, look, moving forward, this is what I want to do. I think this is best for the, whatever, for the podcast. You didn't, I mean, like, you don't think hey, because the vote thing didn't clearly work. Trying to get people's vote, that didn't work, right? Going the other way. Let's be honest, it didn't.
I just made the decision, bro. I said this will make me feel better. That's literally all it was. This will make me feel better, and this will make me feel better about the podcast. So I did it. And that's it.
I feel you, bro. We won't dabble on it. I just want to, get you a live take on it. Daniel with the 5, appreciate it. Nominees, Game Awards, Fire Emblem, 3D, Mario. What's this? Help me out with that. I can't even say that. RE9, GTA 6, and Wolverine. List for 2026. Also, DLSS 5 on Mario will look interesting. I mean, that would be cool, but I don't think they'll ever do that. And I think Nintendo fans would lose their fucking minds.
That's the game that could really benefit from it.
Me too, especially the older one, Jack. But they'll never do it because because
Mario AI can't fuck up the way Mario look. You see what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't be able to fuck it up. So,
Jazzy Jefferson celebrates 12 months. Appreciate you. BG like Deadpool. Till you're 90 at. I don't get that.
So I think it's a Deadpool reference here from the movie or something.
Anyway, so I didn't know about what's this company called? Pearl Abyss? What do they call it, right? Is that the people that make Crimson Desert?
Mm-hmm.
So their stocks have dropped 30% after the Metacritic. And this is about Crimson Desert, but it's also my take on Metacritic, bro. I'm trying. I asked Moot today, and he couldn't give me an answer. Have you ever seen a Game of the Year contender have a mediocre? Like I'm saying, like a 70. Like it's never happened. Everything's always
No.
been right. It's been 90, 88 maybe. Like I
Yeah, you got to get in the
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
late 80s
Yeah.
for that.
You can't be in the 70s and be nominated. It's never happened.
But do you agree with that?
Yes. I listen. I'm not saying I agree with that. The game is a 70 caliber game. I don't know. I'm not shocked that it was in the 70s. Like I did predict like an 83. You know, there was a bunch of people like, no, this looks amazing. It was going to be in the 90s. I'm like, no, I see right through that. I see right through it. And so whether it deserves a 70 or not, that's up for interpretation. But I do believe that any game in the 70s should not be nominated for Game of the Year.
78, I think it's at right now. 78.
Yeah, no, it should not be nominated for Game of the Year. No.
Have you ever played a game, Jack and BG, that was reviewed at a 70 and you enjoyed it and really fucked with it?
Absolutely.
Days gone.
BG didn't fuck with Days Gone.
No.
But it had issues, but I thought it was a good
The-
game.
Yeah, there's definitely a game that I've liked that's in the 70s. I can't think of exactly what it was.
Order in the 60s. The Order got like a 62 on Metacritic.
Did it?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, The Order. Yeah,
There you go.
I love The Order. There you go, right there. But at the same time, I would never tell you The Order is like Game of the Year caliber. I thought The Order was. I thought the potential for The Order was very
Same.
clear. Like I feel like The Order. I feel like you can play The Order, and you could you could easily see how to turn this game into a high 80 or low 90 game.
100%, bro.
I think you remove this they had that weird ring around the rosy vampire circle battling mechanic that shit
Button
was
time.
weird.
Yeah, that shit was
Yeah,
ass.
you remove that, you flesh out the story, you make the game longer, you flesh out the mechanics. The story was probably the strongest part of The Order. The gameplay was solid too.
100%.
You flesh those things out. That game is easily high 80, I think. So my thing with The Order is it's not one of the you know when you play a game that's like a 70 and it's like I don't know how to get this game higher. I could play that. I played The Order. I'm like I can easily turn this game into like a high 80. That's what I'm saying about The
Just
Order.
the lore and just the pure potential on the whole vampire that time period is so.
And it
it's
ended
so-
on a cliffhanger, dog. That
Bro.
shit pissed me off, bro.
I can't believe we'll never see it. But I feel like, brother, I feel like Sony's got to give some of these games another go. Like you can't give Concord and all these fucking even if you want to throw a marathon in that ballpark, you can't give these games all these chances. But I just don't like it, bro. I just feel like there's a lot of growth for that game, bro. I seen you can shoot off limbs and shit. Order is like serious, bro. Like the guns were unique and different. That shit was fire. But so my point about Metacritic, dog, I think it's too no pun intended. It's too like, dog, this shit affects, as you can see, the stocks. It affects Game of the Year. It affects the casuals if they're gonna run out and buy something. They run to Metacritic. I just feel like
I don't got a problem with that though, Blaze. I ain't gonna lie to you because it's a reason it's aggregated, right? All review scores ain't weighed the same what they not supposed to be. Like if IGN give a game 8 out of 10 and fucking We Love Xbox Brazil give it a 0, like they're not gonna view that 0 the same way they view that 80. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel
Right.
like it's needed, bro.
no, you're right about IGN Brazil or whatever, but it doesn't matter. It all gets pulled together and it all puts out a fucking number at the end of it. It generates a number.
Yeah.
But the thing about Metacritic to me though, bro, like it ain't never too far from how the general consensus is either though. You know what I mean? So every once in a while you would get a game that's like fire, but it'd be like a mid 70s game. But I feel like Crimson Desert, the way people reacting to it, it should be around a 77, 78. Like
Yeah, and the thing with like Metacritic, I feel like because it's an aggregate score, right? I feel like people act like Metacritic because it's like all in one. People look at it like it's one thing, like it's
Yeah.
one opinion. No, it's a bunch of opinions. It's a lot of opinions. it's not just, oh, people are like, oh, it's one score. No, it's not one score. It's like 80 scores. That's what it is. So it's an opinion of a lot of people pulled into one. So I'm not saying I go by, like, I don't make my decisions based on Metacritic, but I'm not one of these people who just looks at Metacritic and think, oh, that means nothing. I'm like, no, that means a lot of people played it, and this is where it lands based on all of their opinions. So
Because
I think
BG, think about this.
yeah.
Every game of the year, I feel like there was the only game of the year you can say, all right, bro, nah, that's kind of fucked up, was Overwatch. Beating Uncharted, beating Doom, I forgot what came out that year. But think about it. Every other game, like when you see God of War 2018 and it gets a 90, there was no doubt. That's the thing I'll say, though. Like, all right, it deserved that.
But even with Overwatch, even though I didn't like that decision, I can't lie and say Overwatch wasn't the
No,
most
it was
popular game.
popular.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it was
the most
new.
popular shit that year.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Like,
But Naughty Dog's like, yo, watch this shit right here. Watch this.
and if a game gets a high rating on Metacritic, that means usually that a lot of people that played it liked it. So that would just tend to believe that a lot of people that buy it will like it as well. Like, I think this should go hand in hand, bro. I don't
No.
think a game that's rated under a certain number should ever be recognized as a game of the year contender at all.
The user scores are relevant too because anybody can go leave a review. There's no like,
Yeah,
hey, proof of purchase.
I don't really put credence on the user score with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Cause they be lying, bro. They niggas be review bombing and shit. They might have a hidden agenda. I can't be bro.
Bro, there should be something to validate. Sign into PlayStation, sign into Steam to show that you own a copy of the game at the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying? Like a valid, like sign in through PlayStation, Xbox to verify you own the game. I know it's a lot, but that's the only way to.
Starting to use now that I really don't like. People are starting to use PSN ratings. Who the fuck go on PSN and rate games low?
I've never seen anything under a 4-star
That's
on
what I'm
PSN.
saying. So like, oh, this game it doesn't correspond with what the critics saying. It's got a 4 point whatever. Who gives a fuck? Don't nobody go on PSN and rate games. Like, what the fuck are we talking about?
Especially you can't see anything. You can just put. You can't leave it. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't leave a review. You can just put a number, and it's only 5. So you write what that's a 5-point scale. So no, that's a what?
And people gotta learn to take Metacritic both ways, right? Because when it's a game, when a game gets a great score, they'll brag about the Metacritic score.
Yep.
Right. They'll use it, right, and they'll even brag about it. If a game gets a bad score, it's who cares about Metacritic? You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, no, I've done that.
You got to like take Metacritic both ways. You know, like you can't just selectively use it when it benefits you. Like so,
I think we've all done it though, BG. 100% we've thrown up like, well,
nah.
I've definitely done it on Twitter.
I mean, you can say you don't agree with it, but you still got to respect it at the end of the day.
Yeah. Like my thing is, however you weigh it, if you don't weigh it at all, then don't weigh it at all both ways. If you, like for me, like I said, I respect it. Like it doesn't make my decisions, but I respect it. So then I respect it whether they say it's a good or bad game. So I just respect it both ways. That's all.
Well, how about this? How about the new Metacritic? And this is a little reach, but not really, bro. The new Metacritic nowadays is Steam numbers. Yeah, y'all agree with that? Because I feel like the first thing motherfuckers do is post numbers about, well, it's got this X amount of people playing, this has that many people, and that came out. Yeah, I mean, they use Steam numbers as like a validation whether the game is successful or it's failing.
No, they definitely do. Yeah.
Like that happens so much now. People are so quick to jump, including I've done it. They'll run to get Steam numbers, and I feel like that's the only outlet we have because it's true.
Do you ever look at like OpenCritic, which is like a rival competitor to Metacritic? And the thing about OpenCritic,
no, actually,
usually the Metacritic score and the OpenCritic score it's always within
the
like
same.
2 points. Yeah,
really?
Within 3
that's interesting.
Yeah, bro. I remember like OpenCritic was supposed to be this counter, right? This rival to Metacritic, and like some people wanted to like gravitate to it as if it was more reliable or something that they could believe in more because they didn't like Metacritic. Bro, it's the same thing. Like you said, the scores be the exact same thing. If it's an 82 on Metacritic, it might be an 80 on OpenCritic. It's the same thing, bro. Why I thought it was gonna be different?
Yeah.
Now they're saying Crimson Desert, and I'm only like 8 hours. They're saying after 10 hours, it's game of the year. That's the new thing going. So, and I'm starting to no, no.
That
I
might, I
know
mean,
it's funny.
that might be true. That's a big ass game. That might be true. It might be.
Like I'm starting to get used to it and like understand like the bosses are cool, like super cinematic, especially if you can push it. With a good fucking PC and shit. I'm just saying like, what about the point where like, well, you gotta give it a certain amount of time? Like, are you guys like, nah, I'm too old for that shit. I don't got time to wait 10 hours. Like, what's your thought process on it gets better? Like, you gotta give it. You know what I mean? I don't know. Has there been a game for you guys where you let you know what I mean? Like you're like, it's all right. Then it picked up and like, wow, you know what? This shit surprised me. Shit kind of fire. Because to me, like The Witcher, I know BG and Jack, you guys don't like The Witcher, whatever, but like that was one of them for me. You've never played a game where it just took a little to get
Bro,
exciting or get fun? No,
like,
never.
like I was saying, I just got through beating Sons of Sparta a couple of weeks ago. You don't get fast travel. Mind you, this game is like 20 hours to beat, right? You do not get fast travel in this game until 15 hours in.
My
And I'm like, oh
God.
wow, that really made it. And then you get a better fast travel like 2 or 3 hours after that. I'm damn near at the end of the game. Like, I'm like, oh, this is really nice. I wish I would have had this.
That's like
fucking
Forbidden
10
West giving you
hours
the
ago. Like,
pterodactyl at the end, right?
yeah, I
Basically.
wish I would have had this 10 fucking hours ago. I would have been having a way better time right now. Jesus.
Not a BG? You ain't got no game?
No, every game gets better. The further you go. But my issue is not a game getting better, but people say it gets good 10 hours in. That's insane to me. I'm not, if a game isn't good, like if it good as in like I'm enjoying it the first hour I'm playing it, then I'm putting it down. I'm putting it down. There's like, I feel like you should be enjoying the game from the start. Like I'm not playing a game where I start enjoying it after 10 hours. To me, that's bad game design.
So the story got to draw me in, bro. The story
I'm
definitely gotta draw me
not playing no game that takes 10 hours to get good. I automatically assume and expect it to get better, but get good, it should be good from the start.
I can't even
I'm not
disagree
playing
with that, bro.
I'm not playing no game at it takes 10 hours. Oh, you gotta no, I'm good, brother. Because I've played too many games where like they are good from the start. So I don't see any excuse like as to why like it's not like movies I'll give that leeway where this movie starts out slow, it didn't get good till later. I'll give that to movies, but video games,
That's a good
no.
point. Movies,
It's
that does happen.
You really
Video-
only had that argument in like RPGs though, if you think about it.
Yeah. And movies, the reason I give it to movies is because movies are like, average two hours. So if this movie takes a while to get good, okay, and it eventually doesn't, I only wasted 2 hours of my life. If waiting for a game to get good, bro, you could waste mad hours. I'm not giving that to video. I'm not giving that to no game, bro. I'm sorry.
And to me, I'm not saying Crimson it gets good after 10 hours. It just gets the controls because they're so jarring. Like
More
BG,
understanding the mechanics.
dog. I'm talking so jarring. You're like, my first initial impression, I'm like, what? Nah, man. Like graphically, it was shit everywhere. I'm like, eh. But I'm so again, I'm so glad like I played it through because like it's starting to like. You know what I mean? Like you run into bosses and shit. Like you actually got to plan shit out. But again, not everybody's gonna have that patience. I'm not knocking none of y'all for that shit. That's me. I like my what do they call it? Sandals and sword games. I like them types of shits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's my shit. You know what I mean?
Fire.
But yeah, I mean that's the Crimson Desert thing. Again, I didn't expect BG. I did expect BG to be interested, but I didn't think he was going to completely say it's gonna, it's not, when he called the Unga Bunga, like I expected it because of the open world thing. BG's always been firm on that. I don't like open world, and you too, Jack. You're not an open world guy.
Did you tell him Lazy fucking with it? Lazy say he like it. He streamed it for like 7 hours yesterday. I didn't even know he was streaming that shit yesterday. But he said he give it like an 8. I think he streamed it for 7 hours. I think he played it for like.
No, he gave it a 7, and then after.
Yeah, but he played it over 10 hours though, and then he said he give it an 8.
Then he gave it an 8. See, I mean hey, some people got patience for it, but look, this what brings me back to like the whole open world linear experience. When you play like a game like Resident Evil, this is why I like games like Resident Evil that they stick to their guns, bro. We're gonna make a linear experience jam-packed with fidelity, detailed, like the most gorgeous environments, and it's gonna be everything. It's gonna be tense, all that shit, bro. I think more games are gonna revert to that eventually, BG. I think more games are gonna be like, you know what? Let's make our linear game. Let's make it fucking jam packed with like you don't. You're right. There's a whole thing where people think the bigger the world, like oh my god, like No Man's Sky. You'll never see another person's markings that you can play it for 300. Like holy shit, bro. Like why? Like you know what I mean? So I think you're right. The whole linear thing. You were saying that a long time ago. I wasn't fatigued on open world games like you are right now. But I do think developers are gonna revert back to that because I think it's less expensive, right?
Yeah.
There's way more things to do and mechanics you got to put in an open world game and things got to align correctly. And I'm not trying to spoil Crimson Desert, by the way, chat. Like you're gonna see some, I can't even say it, some Grand Theft Auto shit. That's all. I'll throw out a little hint, like some shit like, whoa, what the fuck? You can do this? But anyway, that's Crimson Desert. I'm enjoying it. I knew Jack weren't gonna play it. Jack don't play new releases anyway. That's a fact, BG. He be criticizing you, but he really don't.
A lot don't care who tell it, Chad.
But Jack, you don't. All right. But Jack, you ain't playing no AAA game. I'm saying AAA.
I mean, I've been playing Resident Evil, brother. That just came out.
Bro, you know I love you. I'm just keeping it. You know.
Resident Evil ain't even 3 weeks old. Is it? How is Resident Evil?
How many games, bro? We have a bet. 25 games. How many games you beat?
It's 15 games, brother.
Is it?
Yes.
It's 15.
I got 4
15.
games. I got 4 games beat this year.
It was 1 a week ago.
And that's 4.
What?
I've been playing games, motherfucker. Yeah, I don't.
No.
play
What game? I'm saying what game?
I'm not gonna give out my list to the end of the year. Just know, I'm beat 4 games this year, bro. I beat 1 with you, motherfucker. You don't remember
Yeah,
that?
Reanimal. That's my game beat
Yeah.
too. Oh, Sparta. And that's all I know. Sparta and
I just
Reanimal.
beat the game with E-Rock on Monday.
Damn. I'm gonna go out like BG. BG, how do you make that fun? Bro, BG be going on the podcast and running his damn mouth, don't he? 25 games B. You know damn well you weren't gonna do that, bro.
He pulled a smooth, bro.
You knew damn well you weren't gonna read. Brother, BG, there was no way.
I could have if 25 good games came out last year.
But that's my thing. You would have to you would have to bring your standard down to complete that. That's my
Yeah,
thing.
you knew
Like,
25 good games were coming out. Like, I could have told you that.
No, yeah, no, that was the mistake I made. Not that my mistake wasn't that I couldn't beat 25 games last year. I definitely could have. It was believing that 25 good games were coming out last year. That was my mistake.
I say play Reanimal, BG. Definitely play
Reanimal's definitely fire.
Fire. Quick things because I never got to ask you thoughts on PlayStation pulling the plug. That's on just PC gaming. Hey, we're going.
Yeah.
That's a huge announcement. Like that changes the complete landscape of everything, in my opinion, bro.
I don't believe, like many other people, that PlayStation games on PC was the cause of a lot of bad things. I believe those bad things were going to happen anyway because execs were making bad decisions. So I don't blame games on PC like some other people. I think there's no connection between. I don't think.
Wait. What do you mean by that? No
Like
connection.
people, like all the bad things that PlayStation has, decisions they've made or things that have happened, people make like arbitrary connections between a game on PC and whatever stupid decision PlayStation has made. But I'm like, there's no connection there. Like people are just, how they say like when two things happen around the same time, people connect them. But it could just be two unrelated things that are happening. One does not have to do with the other, but people connected PlayStation games on PC with every other bad decision that PlayStation has made. Like, I guess, like, for example, I feel like some people connect the games on PC with some of the games as a service decisions. I feel like the games as a service decision was going to happen anyway. And all the other shit that you're upset with PlayStation about, I feel like if they don't put games on PC, all the same things happen. nothing changes because the execs are still making those decisions. It wasn't a ripple effect of games on PC, is what I'm saying. So
You're saying the lack of exclusives. Well, this
yes.
is what people are saying. The lack of exclusives, the Concords. You know, if PlayStation's head was, you know, what I mean,
If they had smart individuals, those things don't happen. The games on PC have no relation to those. That's my belief.
Jack.
Well, you know, I disagree.
Yeah, but
Because
you,
how does the lack of exclusive games, how is that caused by games on PC? I don't see the connection. You know that.
Well, the lack of games happened because they were trying to make games as a service, which was also coincide with their PC initiative. One of the reasons I think they went to PC was to have a audience for their games as a service, which they probably wouldn't be making if they would have been only solely focusing on the console. On top of that, all them games got canceled. On top of that, they had to dedicate man hours to porting games to PC. All that shit coincide, bro. I don't think that it ain't that many coincidences in the world, goddammit. I don't know what the hell BG talking about. This
yeah, but
brother's bugging, Jack.
these were dedicated studios that were brought in to make ports, right, Jack? Correct me if I'm wrong. It wasn't like
I
they were.
mean, but the Horizon Zero Dawn PC port was so broken at launch, they had Guerrilla Games had to go in and fix it themselves. Like, you see
That
what I'm
was
saying? So,
Last of Us, a bunch of them,
that's
man.
what I'm saying. Like, all these PC ports was coming out broken. Some of them still reportedly broken. They purposely made games as a service, and of course they go with the PC, and yeah, all this shit go together, bro. That shit like bacon and eggs, my nigga. You ain't gonna see one without the other. I don't know what the fuck BG talking about. This nigga drunk tonight, chef.
There is no actual connection. Like it's arbitrary and people are making the connection, but we have people feel that way, but there is no like concrete way we can say, oh, this happened as a result of this. It's just feelings, bro. It's feelings.
I feel you lost your goddamn mind, BG.
That's cool, dog.
How about PC gamers didn't really care? Like what I mean by that is like they made all these demands, and I know there's some PC elitists that might get mad at me in the chat, but I'm just being honest. Like a lot of people I've seen where they would run to these forums, make fucking you know what I mean,
Yeah,
make a little video.
now they don't care since they ain't getting them. Now that all the games is dog shit trash and they never wanted them. Let them tell it.
But that's my thing. I feel like they were picking and choosing. Like, bro, you guys are doing all this thing, running benchmarks, refunding the game. Like, I don't think you really were fucking with the games in the first place. So it shouldn't matter. It really shouldn't. And brother, BG and Jack, tell me and I already know Jack's answer. What type of excitement was there for you to line up or get on your PC and order a PS6, knowing that this trend is going to continue, and now you're seeing games cutting the time in half, now 1 year, 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of, like, why would I be excited for a PS6 launch? There is, like, to me, I mean, listen, that we all like our consoles, we all utilize them at some points, but what in the fucking, like, the excitement is killed. I think this benefited PlayStation so much by doing this, bro. Sometimes, you know, you make a wrong decision. It's okay to say, you know what? Nah, we're going back to what we do best. And that's making exclusive games, bro. Like I've said this a million times. 7-Eleven got exclusive slushy Mountain Dews that you can't get anywhere else. It's not just a video game thing. This is a thing everywhere. Target got the exclusive whatever. This shit is normalized. I don't know why people are acting like 2 decades of video game. You know what I mean? Like this is how it's been. Xbox failing decided to change the wheel and say, you know, we're going to make triangle wheels instead of round wheels. Like, no, this is how it's always been. Now everybody we should be able to play our game everywhere. Like, yeah, that sounds good, but look at Nintendo. Look at everybody. Hey, you want to play our game, you're going to have to purchase our console. That's it.
Hey, man.
That's the bottom line, bro. I just think I commend Sony for that, bro, because honestly, the way they were going, dog, I'm like, man, this shit's a dud, bro. Like they're so concerned with like making sure these dudes are happy. They're doing all this shit. Oh, we don't want to sign into emails, but yet, you know, we're paying for Plus. You know what I mean? They keep increasing the price of Plus. They're giving out dog shit fucking games every month. You know, hey, it is what it is. But again, I'm glad I bought my PS my PS5 Pro, you know, the paperweight that everybody's trying to buy now with inflation. Now they're trying to get their hands on it. I think it's funny. DLSS 5. Everybody's seen it. It was such a fucking big deal all over Twitter. I've never seen something trend for so long. I've never seen, bro, DLSS has always been a beautiful thing for PC gaming. Everybody utilizes DLSS. I don't care if you got a 5090, at some point you're going to utilize this shit. I think it's a DLSS, all these upscaling techniques are great. I think they're fucking cutting the edge. They're awesome. What are your thoughts, Jack, BG, on this new DLSS? Do you think, again, this is running on two 5090s, brother. All right, this is not like even a thing. It's going to be a thing, but it's running on two 5090s to show you examples of how it's going to look. What are your thoughts on it?
I just think it looked ugly. I mean, it looked awkward. It didn't look natural. That's my thing with it, because it's like infusing. It's literally infusing pixels, artificially infusing pixels into the visuals. That's what it's doing, right? And to me, it just looks awkward. It just looks weird. Like, people are like, "Oh, it makes the game look better." I'm like, see, people think because if you make something look photorealistic or almost more realistic, that means you're making it look better. That's not necessarily true. Just because you make something look more realistic doesn't mean you're making it look better. Some of the based on the original art style, it can just make something look very weird and strange, and that's why I don't like the end result of it. Like, some of the games with it look better than the others.
I'm glad you're saying that, because it does benefit certain games. I feel like
Yes.
Starfield. I feel like I'll take
Yes.
that over.
But like, what it did to Grace's face, that didn't look better to me. That looked awkward. It's literally like, because like I said, you can't force realism in an art style that's not based in realism. It'll just make it look weird and odd. It's like, imagine if you did it to like something like, I don't know, Fortnite or something like that. It's like, well, it's weird. It's like the memes that it's like, how these, a lot of these, it's like that Mario meme.
I thought it
where,
was
like, yeah.
BG. I thought it's lighting. I thought it's just implementing new lighting techniques. That's because, bro, think about it. They're not adding any assets. Like, how does DLSS know that? Oh, we're gonna. I understand they're using AI, but like, you know what I mean? There's no. From what I thought, from what I read, and I'm thinking it's just lighting changing the way. Like, they're not actually. But I could be wrong. I'm just going off what I was reading. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like there's a benefit for this, but do you think Nvidia will stick with it, bro? Like, all the backlash, you think they're gonna like push this forward and say, no, you guys will like it. You guys just are fucking don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it's optional, so I think they're definitely gonna like put it out there, because it's something optional for the gamers who want to use it. So I don't think they're gonna like cancel it or anything like that. They're gonna put it out, and because it's a big industry, it's a big industry, and some people are gonna use it, and it's an investment that's probably gonna pay off for them in the long run. But for me, it's not something that I would turn on or want in any of my games. And it's like this technology is like deciding on its own, kind of like how to make these games look better. And I'm like, that's the part where human understanding is actually needed. Because it doesn't actually know. It's almost like it's guessing. It's like using like mathematical logic to determine that, when that's where you always need like a human touch in some of these games. Like, the artists will always be needed, bro. So that's my thought on it.
I do think it does benefit some games, though. I think I know people would probably be up in arms, like, oh, how about we utilize this for older? Like, imagine you play. I'm trying to think of an old game on PC that's aging really bad. Like, I don't know. I don't know, like let's say Spec Ops: The Line. That's a PS3 360 era game. But what about if they did something where like environments, facial, you know what I mean? Like I feel like something like that, it could be beneficial, right? Like older titles,
Yeah.
go back and play, and you're like, holy shit, like this actually looks fucking fire. But I mean, they would have to go and actually, implement that in those games, which would be a whole nother process, bro. I don't know. I think DLSS is good, but I don't know where they're going with this. I'm not gonna sit here and say I didn't like everything because I did see the benefits in it in certain scenes. I'm not see people keep looking at the facial. I'm not just looking at what the person's face like. I'm looking at shadows in the background, how the world looks at. To me, that's important, bro. I know everybody wants to get glued on what the face looks like, brother. Look at the background. How does the lighting react with trees and fucking all these fucking buildings in there projecting shadows? There's other benefits to it other than just facial. So I think it could have some positives, but will I be using it? I guess it just has to depend on what they do with this. If they improve it, or if it just becomes a fucking, like someone said in the chat, a Snapchat filter, because literally that's what they call it, a Snapchat filter. Brother, what are we gonna do to get this man off fucking consoles, BG?
Jack?
Yeah, can't you get a weapon wheel fucking GoFundMe?
Fuck PC.
Now you standing on that. Before you might, I might do it. Now it's definitely fuck PC, huh, Jack?
Hell yeah, it's fuck PC.
But I mean, my thing is like, I don't. If Jack is that way, and he stands on like he's always going to be a console person, he doesn't. But he doesn't believe a lot of other people are going to be like that. He thinks that like, there's like people who are just gonna like leave console. But I'm like, there's people just like you, Jack, that no matter what, they're not gonna leave console.
Ain't too many real ones like me, BG. You know that. Come
Nah,
on.
I think the whole
I'm last of a dying breed, baby.
I think the whole gamers leaving console mass exodus has been overstated. I don't think, I'm sure like it's happened, but like to the clip that people talk about, I don't think it's happening like that, bro. I really don't.
Well, the console market ain't getting no bigger either, though.
Yeah, but yeah, sure, but I don't think it's not like super shrinking the way people like to
The
act
console
like it is.
market?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's shrinking like people say it's disappearing in droves. I
Yeah.
don't. Jack, I don't, bro. The Switch is selling.
But the Switch ain't selling like the Switch 1 did.
I mean, that's
Is
because
it-
it's the
is
same
it not?
system, bro.
It's not. The Switch ain't. I mean, it's selling good, but it ain't selling like the Switch 1 did.
Bro, but the Switch was new.
I'm
It was
just
like,
saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Every time numbers come out for these consoles, these financial reports, they making more money than ever. But they also say, "Oh yeah, consoles down year over year," and it's always down year over year. It's very rarely that the console sales are up. Matter
what's the
of fact,
PS5
Xbox
at, Jack?
I don't know, but I'm just saying
me
it's at
see
90
something.
something. It's like 90 something million. What I'm saying is, console. They're treading water about it. They're not gaining new customers. All these initiatives they're doing in the gaming industry right now is to bring in new customers, bring in the mobile gamer, bring in the PC game. Ain't none of this shit working. None of this shit is working. It's not bringing in new people. Like, it's definitely not working, bro, at all.
Hold on. Look at this. As of early 2026, the PS5 has sold over 92 million units globally, right?
Okay.
Trailing the PS4's 94 million at the same
Okay.
time frame. Same time frame,
Okay.
Jack.
So it sold 2 million less than the PS4.
Oh, okay, brother, but like
And even if it sold more than that, it's still treading water. It's
no, I'm
not
not, brother. I'm
growing.
not trying to say it's not
You
a
know what I'm
gotcha
saying?
moment. I'm just saying like that.
It's not growing. That's what I'm saying. It's not growing. We're not seeing a substantial growth. That's why PlayStation is reeling back a lot of the shit they doing because it's not working. The whole point, according to them, hey, we're gonna put games on PC. Maybe PC gamers see this and they want to play the sequel, so they might run out and buy a PS5.
They
It
ain't
didn't
doing
happen.
that. Yeah.
It didn't happen. I know a lot of PC gamers. Not a single one told me, "Hey Jack, I went and got a PS5 because they putting games on PlayStation." Now I do know a lot of PlayStation gamers that say, "Hey, since PlayStation putting their games on PC, I bought a PC or I'm looking to buy a PC soon."
That is
and
true.
I'm not turning back. So I've seen that happen. I haven't seen the reverse happen. The shit ain't working, bro. They might well cut it out.
God damn. I know you're like, well, 2 million less. All right,
Bro,
whatever.
Speaking of that, I was watching RGT video. He was talking about Spider-Man on PC. Now I can't confirm this, but you know, they have to pay money every time they license a Marvel IP, right? So he was saying they probably had to pay to relicense that game. And I looked it up. They said to license that Spider-Man game was like what? Millions of dollars, right? It was like $100 million. Now imagine they paid an additional $100 million to release Spider-Man 2 on PC, and it's got more pirated copies than bought copies. It's got less than 1 million lifetime sold. And you had to pay 100. They probably had to pay money to release. They're probably in the negative for that, right? Like, come on, you got to think about shit like this. Would you put your games on PC if you
But
had
they
to come out of your pocket?
they gonna say it's pure profit, Jack. Everybody
How
that
is
bought
it pure,
Spider
how
because
is it pure profit? They had to pay $1 million to put it on.
no,
there.
I'm saying they're saying everybody that bought Spider-Man 2 bought Spider-Man 2. They weren't gonna accumulate any more sales on PlayStation.
But they had to come out their pocket to put it on there.
If that's true, the 100 million, that's crazy.
Everybody want to talk about how it don't cost them much money to port shit. Look it up. It was in the Insomniac leaks. They have to pay every time they license out a Marvel IP. They don't get to put these games out for free, bro. They paying for this shit to use for the usage of the character, bro.
Now,
So,
now
yeah,
you said now that you talking about Spider-Man 2, right? But don't you
Yes.
think? All right, but hear me out. Don't you think if they looking at Spider-Man 1 and they're like, well, this sold X amount of copies, we had to pay this big ass fee to get this on PC. Why the fuck are we gonna go pay this fee again, knowing that we're not gonna receive that same amount in return? Like, why would they do that if they knowing that they gotta pay this large fee and we're not gonna get
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
brother? I see. I didn't know. Maybe for the Marvel shit, Jack. All right, maybe RGT's onto something with that. But I mean, I don't think they're paying for fucking Last of Us. You know what I mean? Or they are, but maybe not to that. Nowhere near that amount.
Probably wouldn't cost that much because they actually own IP. But yeah, they have to pay licensing fees and all that, bro. Like, this shit ain't cheap. They coming out of their pocket for this shit. People, it takes a little or nothing, and they can port it with a push of a button. Then yeah, okay. Why they ain't doing it? Why they ain't doing it still? If it's so easy and so cheap and so return on investment, like, motherfuckers ain't turning down free money unless they review Tech of USA. Like, come on, fam.
Well, here go Daniel. He said Switch 2 is 45% ahead, Jack. We'll see if it keeps it up.
We definitely gonna see.
So I mean, and again, I feel like 92. You know, you throw. I don't want to use the word COVID and shit like that, but you know, what I mean, like, hey, I mean, and bro, this wasn't the Jack. We all can admit that this wasn't the most fireest generation in terms of fucking exclusives.
I think COVID actually helped PS5 sales, if you want to be honest, because it gave it that Wii effect. You couldn't get it in stores.
True.
Motherfuckers spending $1,200 on it. Like, every time it got put in stock, they sold out instantly, bro. Like,
That's a good point.
I pre-ordered fucking 2 PS5s. I ain't get both of them, but I even pre-ordered 2 of them motherfuckers trying to make sure I secured one. Like,
No, that's a great point.
As much as COVID hurt shit, actually, if you look at numbers, COVID, all these companies saw their biggest marginal of revenue growth during COVID.
They're all inside.
Collectibles, fucking trading cards, everything was going crazy during COVID, right? And then what did that do? That caused all these people to overproduce shit. Look at Funko. Funko reported they made $1 million. I think that was 2024, 2020. One of these last 2 years, they made $1 million in profit. Now, that might sound good to some of us broke niggas, but they got a lot of employees they got to pay, bro. And they got to pay licensing fees, too, all them fucking Funko Pops. So, yeah, everything, gaming, they overhired people. Like, bro, y'all know what's going on with this shit, bro. COVID helped a lot. As much as COVID hurt people, it definitely helped these companies, bro.
Yeah, but you also see what's going on, Jay.
They wouldn't admit it.
You also see what's going on, brother. Gas is fucking $20 a gallon. You know what I mean? A fucking piece of bread.
Shit, that's like we in wartime, brother.
You know what I mean? You got fucking tomato face bombing the fucking world like an idiot. You know what I mean? So a lot of dumb shit happening, bro. Here's the thing, though. I'll say this, Jack. Actually, BG, answer this because I already know what he's gonna say. The one thing to get like you got to experience this on PC. This is what it would be. What would you tell him, BG?
Oh, it's definitely Miles Morales, man, on the ultra wide.
On the ultra wide. That's all I wanted to hear. The ultra wide part. That's it, Jack, brother. I love my TVs, my big screens. I'm with you, bro. I got them. BG got them, bro. There's nothing like sitting in a fucking
game. You gotta what you just said? A game you gotta experience on what?
Ultra wide. It's a screen.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say on PlayStation. I'm about to say not a goddamn one.
Brother, the ultra wide is a game, bro. I think BG came in the chat the other day talking about. I forgot what we were talking about. Like, bro, they just don't know about ultra wide. They just don't know, brother. I used to shit on people that use ultra wide screens, but now that's all I play on. And matter of fact, I think you stream on ultra wide, right, BG?
Yeah.
You got the black bars on the top and bottom. See, I made a little cutout so I have some bullshit at the bottom, but I think you've done it before with your layouts and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I think shout out to all the PC gamers, brother. Like I play on my PC every day, but at the end of the day, PlayStation made the right move in my decision. Time will tell. We'll see. But yeah, brother Jack, I don't know if you got any topics, bro. It's a slow ass week for me. BG, you got any I know BG gonna come up with 1,000,000 topics on Weapon Wheel tomorrow. I already
Sound like
know
you need
that.
to stream again, brother.
I don't have a lot tomorrow.
What's your main topic? DLSS, right?
DLSS and on Crimson Desert, and I'm gonna avoid anything that has to do with
Red Dead.
yeah, Red Dead fans who seems to have some type of mental issue, bro.
Wait, what's up with Red Dead?
Just the fans. They, every game that comes out, they feel the need to compare it to Red Dead. It's like a mental itch that they just have to scratch. It's weird.
Who you taking shots at? Can we get some names?
It's not any. It's just it'd be like I feel like it's like a PC crowd. It's just the people obsessed with Red Dead and think that Red Dead is like the greatest game ever made. It's them.
It's a good game, but it ain't the greatest. Yeah, it's you didn't like Red Dead or something?
I thought it was highly overrated.
Damn, really? I didn't see. This is all fucking new to me. You fucked with Red Dead, right, Jack? That's one of your most viewed videos.
Yeah,
Red Dead.
until I got like 300 hours in, then I was like, damn, I did all this shit for no reason. That's crazy.
Nah, Red Dead had flaws, bro. The horse, the controls, the fucking guns. We had to fucking click the hammer every time just to shoot. That shit was ass. But Red Dead was excellent. I'm not gonna sit here and start capping.
It just give you the false sense of choice. I don't really like that shit. But other than that, I fuck with the game. Of course, I mean, it's a good game.
Brother, hey, I'm just glad we got a Rockstar game. I always like doing this. If you could have a game now, BG, a game that you know is coming out, not some mystery. Oh, we launched SOCON. I'm talking about a game that you knew, but you could have it tomorrow. It's out. What would it be? I think I know.
Game where I could just
It's been announced.
Oh, something that's definitely been announced.
Definitely been announced, but you can have it tomorrow.
Oh, what game am I even like? What game do I even feel that way about?
That's weird, buddy.
There's a lot of games I look forward to, but I don't know if there's a game where like I need it tomorrow.
If you could have it though, if you could, it's not you need it. If you're like, damn, all right, let's move this up. It's got to be Intergalactic, no?
I don't feel that way about Intergalactic
Wow.
because I don't know what it is. I haven't seen any gameplay.
Brother, this is fucking big dick Naughty Dog, brother. They ain't fucking that up.
Pardon?
Bro, it's not that I think they're gonna mess it up, but it's hard for me to get excited about anything where I haven't seen gameplay though.
I understand. Yep, I get that. I get that.
That'd be my thing. Is like I look forward to seeing the game, but I'm not I'm not hype about playing the game yet because I haven't seen anything.
I'm
yet.
with you. No, I agree.
So I don't even know what I feel that way about. I mean, like,
are you
there's a
fucking
bunch
with 007?
yeah, I plan to buy it.
Okay, see, Jack, tap in, bro. You fucking lost out here.
I'm good, bro.
Hater, bro. God, such a hater, bro. Bro, 007 look cool to me, bro.
Like a fire
Wow.
hitman skin, I agree.
Bro, it's not Hitman. Hitman, you walk mad stiff like you got dog shit in your ass, bro. Like this dude's moving around. This look like some Uncharted shit. Like,
And in this game, you are the dog shit. Is that what you was gonna say?
Alright.
Oh no, never mind.
Jack, you play mobile games, Jack. I love you.
I do. Love him to death.
Like, bro, Jack. I mean, BG, you got this guy on your show. Like, what's the last AAA game he's played other than Resident Evil? Can he answer that?
Go see Yote.
And he still ain't beat it.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Nigga been working on it for like 5 months.
Bro, he
Like,
played
nigga,
fucking
man.
Legends with Red Pig, but didn't beat the game yet. Like that's crazy. Though.
Hey man, I had to come, show my little brother some love, man. BG wouldn't play the game with me. He wouldn't pop out with Red Pig. I pop out with Red Pig. It ain't nothing to
You,
me.
BG, I've been seeing you've been streaming on Twitch. That's good. I think you should do more streams on Twitch, like collabs. Like you can share the chats
He
with
asked me to
everybody.
stream with him, BG. He asked you to stream with him, bro.
BG, I'm telling you, bro, Twitch is where it's at, bro. That's where we're gonna really like. We like to play games. BG. You got to do collabs with people, so you'll
Why you
have
couldn't just
fucking.
play BG when you play the game with me? Why you had to do the extra shit?
Bro, there's no BG don't want to, brother. If there was a fire multiplayer game, I would have, bro. Me BG linked up for Battlefield when it was hot, but everybody stopped fucking playing it. I'm saying there's like a little fucking collab thing when you knock and then you share the chats. So you'll have 30, Jack has 30, I got 10, he got 50, and you just share the chat and you just do like you could do. I'm just saying like. Y'all got to utilize that more, bro. You got to get more out of Jack, BG, bro.
there's got to be a game that excites me to do that.
Brother, if we were playing, brother, like I said, I played a lot. I put 120 hours into Rivals. I gave it a shot. It's cool. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but if there was a game like you guys played all the what's the dude that wins? He made the prison game. I always forget his name.
Joseph Arias.
So yeah, you played all them joints.
I
Who,
played
me?
one of them.
Bro, you never played the prison one?
No, I never played A Way Out.
Bro, what?
I got that game on my PSN, BG.
The only Joseph Fares game I played was Fiction. What was it called? Split Fiction. Yeah, that's the only one I played.
You know what's funny? That's the one game I haven't played.
Remember, I'm not crazy about like co-op games.
You're not a co-op guy. That's right.
I'm not crazy about co-op games.
Well, you self-centered, boy. That's crazy.
Yeah, I like to play
like
games
yourself.
by myself.
You like yourself. That's what you
Yeah.
like.
Bro, we played World War Z, me, Vic, Rev, and BG, and like I remember like, yo, BG, you playing World War Z? Like, oh, you guys playing co-op? I'm like, bro, it's a fucking co-op game. Like, what you mean? Like, you playing this shit by yourself, killing 1,000 zombies? Like, dude,
You
crazy.
see, he did this shit with a straight face the whole time too. Nasty nigga.
Bro, that's crazy, bro. What if Weapon Wheel was a rap group? Who would y'all be?
Wu Tang.
Wu Tang, huh? Easy.
Can I be ODB? Fire.
Already are.
Yes, sir. Let's talk about it.
I was hoping you were gonna say G Unit, and then you could say, yeah, we kicked out the game, we kicked out Young Buck, we kicked out.
Oh,
That'd have been fire.
that nigga Blaze.
Hey, BG, J. Cole's your favorite rapper?
Ew.
Yeah.
Respect to J. Cole. J. Cole can rap.
You can't like quarters, bro. He's a quitter, bro.
You seen that apology shit?
He's a bitch.
He ain't a bitch.
Yeah,
You're a bitch,
none of that stuff matters to me. Like, just like as long as you make good music, I couldn't care less how you handled a rap beef like that. That doesn't
Niggas
really.
with no morals, man. I tell you, Chad. Am I right?
That doesn't.
Sheesh.
Jack is capping because you'll never find Kendrick.
I stopped listening to niggas after I heard they snitch. I don't play that shit.
Jack lied because I'm pretty sure Kendrick has never been at the top of like his top 5. Like I'm listening.
Me?
Kendrick has never been at the top 5 a year. Like
fuck
yearly
no.
listens.
Hell
That's what
no.
I'm saying. So
Yeah, but you're holding this up at a high standard, like you give a fuck about Kendrick. You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
that's the whole point, though. You let this nigga Kendrick Lamar punk you out, bro. I used to fuck with Cole, bro.
I don't think that's what happened.
Yeah,
I don't think that's what happened, but
That's how I
yeah.
seen, dog.
that's not what happened.
He stayed out of it. He just said, "Fuck it, I'm not gonna."
He should have never inserted himself to begin with.
Well, he didn't necessarily insert himself. Kendrick kind of inserted him.
Then that nigga released a whole track, bro. Like what the
So him and Kendrick are like cool, like they're cool. And Cole has always said if he beef with somebody, it can't be like fake. But like with the Kendrick situation, he feel like he had to say something. But he was like that wasn't him. Like I gotta actually like not like you to beef with you. Like he couldn't fake it. To me, that's people like, oh, he was afraid he was gonna get killed by Kendrick. No, the nigga, it's hard for him to beef with a nigga that don't really got no issues with. What if I'm actually cool with you, what am I going to diss you about?
Hey man, don't even bring it up there, man. Stay out this shit.
See, chat. I see someone say Kendrick's boring, bro. I think people just don't like bars anymore, bro. I really don't. I don't think people are looking for what the person's saying or the story. There's a lot of melodic shit that Cole does. I'm not even like a big J. Cole. Like I respect his bars. Like he makes decent music too. But like people don't look for the bars no more. They're looking for fucking the hot beat or the hook or who they got as a feature. It's just what it be, bro. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Bro, think about I think Lil Wayne was saying I had like 7 million streams on this one particular album and he made like pennies off it, bro. Like think about how much money rappers were making back then, bro. In the 90s and the 2000s, like the mega stars just making millions of dollars, and now it's like, dog, these dudes are doing fucking podcasts. Let's rap about it. Like dudes ain't fucking making money off hip hop anymore, which is fucking sad, bro. Like there's no money. The labels fuck you over.
Fuck 'em.
Little B's music got ripped off fucking Spotify. Jackson shambles.
Hey man, happen to the best of them, bro.
Could you imagine your whole shit gets ripped off Spotify? That's crazy. Appreciate the lurk, Doug. I appreciate the 5. But yeah, that's all I got, chat. I mean, if you got anything, throw it. But that's it, bro. Listen, bro. I've been live streaming all fucking day. I'm fucking tired, bro.
Go support Blaze on Twitch, man. Some of the worst shit you ever want to watch.
Fuck with my homie.
Fuck with my boy though. Fuck with my boy.
Yeah, that's what I get for playing the game blind. That's it, Jack. So now you're gonna turn me into you. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna play like you told me, Blaze. I play the game option. Oh, of course, Jack. You can't fuck with my gaming history, bro.
Okay.
You good at fucking you know what I mean? Some bullshit side scrollers, bro.
You good at making a fool of yourself. You good?
You're looking at 2 gods underneath you, Jack. 2 souls, fucking gods.
2 raging homos. Okay. I don't know what the fuck this Blaze talking about.
Hey, and I've told the story a million times, bro, and I still got the footage, bro. I'm sorry, BG. I always like telling the story. Me and BG and Elden Ring, we share and say, I'm dropping him this, he dropped me that. I said, oh my God, BG, bro. We just got invaded, bro. Like, tying up. He's like, nah, I'm good. You got that. And the dude just disappears from my game, bro. Bro, yo, Jack, I swear I gotta find, it's on my base PS5. Bro, the dude's name just goes, and then boom.
Nigga dipped out.
I said, tighten up. He's like, nah, you got that.
You ain't shit, though.
My God, bro.
Nah, cause look, y'all know I don't do the multiplayer Souls thing.
You'd be good at it if you did.
I've never cared about playing Souls like multiplayer online, right? It's never been my thing, right? That's Blaze's bag. So I'm thinking, oh, Blaze got this. I'm out. I literally just, you know, like that meme. Who was that dude that did the meme where he just like disappears?
Oh, Niles. Yeah.
Yeah. So I did that, and I'm like, oh, Blaze can handle a 2v1. He nice at this. So I was like, oh, I'll catch you on the flip side, dog. So I left.
Nigga put a Jake, goddamn.
Oh, we got a celebrity in the chat. 3MG, brother. You know, so glad you can pull up. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, Blaze. I forgot, bro. 3MG said I need to hit you up about your communication skills, bro.
What do you say?
You just say your communication skills kind of fucked up, and you know what? I kind of agree with him, brother.
When you call, I pick up, though, right?
Not when I text. I could text Blaze. He might not never respond to that shit. I'm like, God damn, you can't read, motherfucker. What's going on?
You don't got kids yet, bro. When your phone becomes their second tablet and their third tablet, you'll see. BG will see. When his tablet dies, he's going to take his phone. Watch.
He's a bad motherfucker, his own phone. He old enough. Don't give him his own phone, man. Fuck it.
Like a shy hoe with nervousness. Yo, 3G, shut up, bro. What the fuck you talking? Yeah, 3G felt full of shit, bro. I'm gonna send you the Steam Deck, 3G. All right. And shout out to bro. You know Trey and shit. He be streaming with. So
yeah.
We were playing Arc Raiders the other night. They were live streaming. And 3G's like, shut the fuck up, Trey. You don't even know who Blaze is. He's like, bro, I do. I watch Weapon Wheel. He's like, Blaze is not on Weapon Wheel. He's like, I know. He's got his own podcast. I'm saying, but he always tells Jack to hold it down. Like, that's what he knew me for, the word hold it down, bro. Like, damn.
Hold it down
That's
guy.
No, okay. I kind of fuck with that.
Damn, that solidifies that I made it. So E-Rock can't steal that from me, bro.
You the hold it down guy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Jimmy the snitch.
Yes, sir.
But yo, you know what? If we end in this now, I might stream for a couple hours Resident Evil, try to make up some ground, bro.
I'm going to bed.
Maybe I
you
can
are.
watch it without the video. You can watch Twitch without video. I might do that.
Yeah, absolutely, bro.
Like
No,
your chat be swollen the fucking. I seen somebody's like, "Oh, look at somebody's wrist or something." I'm like, yo, what the fuck are they doing, bro?
you
They
don't
be
let
going
you don't
crazy.
accept tips though. Like you didn't accept any
No, it
tips.
depends. I gotta actually be stuck though. Like if I'm stuck for like 5 minutes, I'm be like, yeah, what the fuck I gotta do? Like, or I don't feel like.
But I was stuck for 5 minutes, bro.
Nah, you don't be stuck for no fucking 5 minutes, bro.
Brother,
You be
listen,
you be
Resident
stuck
Evil.
45 seconds. Like, Chad, come on, Chad. I'm not finna sit here and deal with this shit. Bro. Like, tell me what the fuck going on, man.
Yo, BG, I don't know how you feel about this, but I feel confident in any game I play. Like if it's a shooter, Souls game, whatever, I feel like confident. When I play Resident Evil, bro, I feel so. I'm not a Resident Evil guy, so I don't play a lot like that. I feel mad vulnerable, bro. Like, oh, stop shooting the gun, just run by him. Like I try to run by, get caught. Like so, like I said, I got a whole new respect for people that can play RE on that level where they just know inventory management. They know how to get by without shooting, not making noise. Like that shit. Like, bro, I don't know. Maybe I'm just so not like I don't play games like that, RE games like that.
You can
So
say the word too, though, Blaze. You can say the word. Maybe you're
gay.
no.
What?
Start with an R.
All right, Jack, eat a dick. Jack, you know what? You stream, brother. This is why you don't stream Souls games. You remember? Go watch Jack play Dark
you mean
Souls 3.
when I beat damn who I beat third attempt on Bloodborne? What's the nigga name, bro? That was in the
Nah,
church.
Bloodborne's different, bro. You were locked in.
Yeah, that nigga that was in that church with that big ass
Yeah,
sword.
no, you were locked in on Blood. I'm saying
yeah. I was really
Dark
locked.
Souls 3. He's
I
crashing
remember.
out. You out, BG?
No, I said I remember him, but
Yeah.
he's about to be out too.
Look, I just want to say this, bro. This dude is crashing out. He was all fucking nervous because, bro, when you play a Souls game, just hear me out, Jack. When you're playing a game and there's people watching and it's your first time playing this shit, and you got the fucking, you know what I mean, bro? If you stream, you know what I'm talking about, bro. That pressure.
You know the difference though, Blaze. I didn't want to play Dark Souls 3. When I was playing Dark Souls 3 on my own, I was having fun. And then somebody donated, Renee goofy ass donated for me to play it on the Patreon. But I didn't want to play it right then. I'm like, cause I felt like I was being forced to play it, bro. I'm like, damn, I was playing it on my own time, dog.
Brother, they gifted me 10 gifted subs and I had to play Resident Evil. That's how I wasn't planning on playing that shit.
I saw that earlier. I did.
What you want me to do, man? But shout out to everybody. Yo, check out Weapon Wheel tomorrow. Check out the guys tomorrow. And then if you're in the Patreon, they got the After Dark and all that shit going. BG, I appreciate it. I know it's a late night for you, bro. I really do appreciate you pulling up, bro. I already know what it is. And you know you're welcome anytime. And like I said, you need me, holler at me, bro.
All right, bro.
Jack, you
Yes, sir.
got off early today, bro. You're lucky I'm fucking tired, bro.
Thank God y'all tired, man. I'm tired too, bro.
Right. You're gonna be up
Know
till 4
that.
in the morning.
Hopefully not.
Thank you for all the donations. Thanks to all the members. We'll holler at you next week. And we out this bitch. Later, chat. Peace.
Damn, a regular scheduled. Hey, Blaze.
You liking that? I'm
BG
tired,
needs to
bro.
be on more often, man. An hour and a half. Shit.
I'm tired, bro.
We usually in this